Hey, good morning. Welcome to Business Growth Accelerator Live. I'm going to tell you a story this morning because this is a story about simple strategies for serious business owners who are wanting solid results. And this is a story about two business owners that we're working with at present. They're cousins. They're running a really good business. And this leadership program that we're running is we're just giving them simple strategies, simple ideas that they haven't thought about to put into their business. They're coming along in leaps and bounds. Not only are they surprising Janelle and I, but I think they're surprising themselves as well as to just how well they're doing. Now, to give you an example, one of the simple strategies we've given them is MBWA. What does that stand for? Management by walking around. Because what we've said to them is that your staff actually don't want you doing the work. As the bosses, and they've got quite a large company, they'd actually like you to come down onto the floor and just talk with them to see how they're going. All right, talk with them on a personal level. And what they found, they're loving this MBWA, and what they found is that they're going down onto the floor and the staff are talking to them and they're saying, oh, look, good to see you. By the way, this is what I've done. So the staff have been empowered to actually make decisions, and they're going to the bosses when they're doing their management by walking around and letting them know. The bosses are going, that's really good, well done, loving that. And you can just see these employees, they're going, wow, the boss is giving me some praise. So by that just simple strategy, they're just getting incredibly more production out of their staff. And the other thing we've done was we've shown them how to create a high-performing team. And there are 3 pillars to this high-performing team with 9 sub-pillars. And the funny thing is that if you just have 2 of the pillars, you only get 1 benefit. You've got to have all 3 pillars working together to get the 3 benefits out of it. Now, we've given them this high-performing team process. They've adapted it themselves for their own business. It is just amazing what they've done, and they've rolled it out around all their depots that they've got, and they're now asking their managers to roll this out with the team and to report back to them. Now, funnily enough, before, what they would do is they would go down to ask the managers for the reports. We've said, no. Your managers report up to you. You sit in your ivory tower, if I can use that word, and allow them to come up to you to report. Okay, and it's just made it a whole transition, a whole difference to their business. And I'll tell you what they've done with this HPT process, even Janelle and I are really impressed. And that just shows the commitment they have got to growing themselves and growing their business. Now, the other thing that I want to talk to you about is they used to have a huge case of Photon. That's right, Photon. What the hell does that mean? Quite simply, fear of what other people think of me. All right? Fear of what other people think of me. They were too scared to leave the office because of what the staff may think. Janelle and I said to them, that is ridiculous. You guys are running the company. You have the stressful days, the stressful nights where you're not sleeping at night while your staff go home and they sleep well, knowing that they're going to get an income. You don't know that. So the silly thing is that you're running a successful company, go out and have that time off. So a little while ago, they went out jet skiing and they actually sent us a photograph on the jet ski out in the middle of this ocean somewhere. It was really good. And they've just transitioned themselves and empowered themselves. And here's what's come out of this as well. Once they were leaving the office, all right, and one of the staff said, oh, you're off again gallivanting, are you? Instead of leaving it, they turned around and said, excuse me, what did you say? And this employee said, oh, you're leaving the office again. And they said, yes, we are. We're the directors of this business and this company. All right, what is it to you? And this guy backed off. And all of a sudden now, the staff are understanding that here are the directors paying their wages, giving them employment in the community, giving them a job. The directors deserve the time off, which they're now taking. And I believe today, because I'm expecting another photograph later on this afternoon, they're going out on the jet skis again, which is just fabulous. Allegedly, they've souped up these jet skis. So I don't know what sort of motors they've got in there, but they blink and well haven't had them out in the last couple of weeks when they've actually got these new souped up versions. So my understanding is, and I'll tell you what, if they don't go out this afternoon, I'm going to be highly annoyed because they deserve it. But I'm expecting the photograph again from the middle of nowhere with them out there. So here are the simple strategies that they're just putting into place. There's lots more that they're doing, but I just wanted to share those 3 with you. And it just lets you know that it's not the huge strategies you've got to put into your business. It's just these little things. MBWA, management by walking around, has transitioned, it's transformed their business. The staff are loving it when they come down to the shop floor and talk with them. And the staff are able to tell them how well they're doing and what they're doing for the company themselves. And they get great kudos when the bosses say, hey, well done, that's really good. Thank you for doing that. Really appreciate it. So these are your strategies, these are your strategies for the day. All right, MBWA, management by walking around. FOWOPTIM, fear of what other people think of me, forget it. It's not their concern. All right, you're the one that is running the company. You deserve the time off. And the high-performing team, the process and the strategy to run that high-performing team and how well that's going. Put those into your business and you'll be amazed at how good the business is. And here's the other thing. You don't need to have a lot of employees. It might be you and one other, and you can still put in the high-performing team. You can still put in MBWA. You can still put in FOWOPTIM, all right, or ensure that it doesn't happen. So there you go. There are the tips for Business Growth Accelerator Live. Now, it's the long weekend, so you're not going to see me on Monday because, like you, I'm going to go and have a good 3 days off. In fact, I'm going to have another couple of days after that. So I'll be coming to you next week from the New Forest where we're going camping. So if you've liked this post, please share it, like it, comment on it. And if you'd like to join Business Growth Accelerator, where you could actually get extra value, then somewhere around here, you'll see the link. Please join. Now, there are criteria to join because it's not just a free-for-all, but if you meet the criteria, we will welcome you into the Business Growth Accelerator team, into our community. All right, enjoy your long weekend, and we'll see you next week.